Hello everybody, my name is Connor and we are here with Purple Luffy versus Lim. I really want to break down this game. If you don't know, I am practicing for the what are they called? The 3 store championships that are being held in my local area. I got into 2 of them and I think Purple Luffy is my best bet to do well. So I'm gonna try and play some Purple Luffy, but my opponent is playing Lim, and this game I think is... I need to know if I played this was accurate or not. So my opponent goes ahead, plays down the Law Searcher, and we're gonna get to R4 Dawn turn thanks to our leader ability. And before we swing, we're gonna swing 5 at life. I'm not super worried about the Law right now. It is rested, which is tempting, but we do get the Newgate, I think, as counter, and we are going to search with Zoro, and we are gonna grab, I think, Gum Gum. Yeah, I always feel pressured to grab Gum Gum early, and I don't know if that's the play, but I was concerned about the 9-cost Zoro in this matchup, so I did want to grab Gum Gum to make sure that I was prepared if that happened. And it looks like he's going to attach some Dawn to leader. And yeah, so he does attach Dawn to leader and swing. He just swings the 2 to get the Law rested. And he's gonna tap 3 and ramp as per Lim ability and play down. I believe that is Enel. Yes, the Enel, which allows him to, I believe, draw 2, trash 3, or draw 3, trash 2. Excuse me. So. Pretty solid start from him, but I did see Zorojuro when I needed it, which is great. Just hoping to keep up that momentum. And I do want to apologize for this camera angle. I thought it was much better, but yeah, it's not. But I did want to say that we are doing some different style of content on the channel, so I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. But we do end up using leader ability to ramp one more time. Just hoping to find something, I think, to play off the Luffy Taro. It doesn't look like I really have anything, which makes me feel like I could play Zoro, or excuse me, not Zoro, but I could play the, what is his name? Sanji, but I think in this case, I just swing the 8 into Enel, just trying to get cards out of my opponent's hand. And it looks like I'm thinking about playing Bon Clay. I don't think that's a bad idea. Yep, so we're going to go ahead, drop Bon Clay, ramp another Dawn, and we're basically at 10 now. Like, we ramped super fast this game. I do love seeing Bon Clay early. I think Bon Clay is I'm really happy I added Bon Clay to the list. It just feels really good. So he's got his Enel though. He's got leader, and he's at, what is that? I can't do that math that quick. That's, I believe, 7 Dawn. So he'll go ahead and swing 5, and I don't have a lot of 1Ks, so I'm thinking about giving him Sanji, and I do. Giving him the Sanji there. The 7 coming in. I think that's 7. Is that 7? Oh no, it's 6. Excuse me. And then the Lim, which I believe is a searcher. Giving him the Uso Hachi there. I didn't really feel like I needed the Uso Hachi in this matchup, but maybe I did. I do know that Lim plays things like the new Dopey blocker. Excuse me. New Dopey blocker that restands. So ramping is Dawn, and hey, speaking of, there is Dopey blocker. Lim gonna go ahead, restand, and then Dopey re-standing as well. I'll go ahead, get all of my Dawn, and try and figure out what my best option is here. We drew into the when you're at sea, you fight pirates. I really like that searcher. It can grab Gum Gum early, it can grab Gamma Knife, it can grab Kid, it can just kind of grab whatever I need in this deck. So yeah, I am running some of those, but we end up swinging 6, into Enel, and he gives us the 2k in that Nami. Another 6 into Enel, and we do end up getting it. I think, yeah, in that case, we'll go 9 for the Luffy, drawing us a card. And then the 10 at lead, just trying to do some damage back. And then we'll do a 5 at lead as well. See if he's awake, see if he realizes he's got the 6k blocker. We almost got him there, but he does have the 6k blocker, so now we're sitting okay. I feel like we have a kind of a lack of counter in our hand. We have Giant, but he's going to swing the 5 into Bon Clay. And yeah, Bon Clay has done his job. We're going to let it go. Kind of just see what we can do. We've got the Luffy Taro. We've got Giant. We got, I think, two Giants for Nosuke. So we have some options, but we also just don't really have a lot. We don't have a lot to do. I'm hoping Giant will draw us into some better options. The 7k at lead, and that's a tough choice. I think, oh, excuse me, it was 7 at Zoro. I did let Zoro go here. Don't know if that is the right choice. Actually, it might be more than 7, excuse me. I can't see with the way that their Dawn is stacked. But they are going to play another Dofi, which is a little frustrating for sure. The 5 coming at me, I'll go ahead and take that. Not getting the Gamma Knife, not triggering it, which makes sense. Then the Ace is going to come down and pass turn. So we get the Nami to play, which is great. That's going to give us a Luffy Taro play at this point and let us cycle our hand. I think that's our best option, judging by what I'm seeing in our hand. I'm thinking Luffy Taro, but we do have enough Dawn to search, so let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to take Sanji. It's really the only option we have. Yeah, definitely Sanji, actually, like a good option, I think, too, just to get the cards. And I think this might be a potential misplay here. I do go 10 at lead, or 10 at ace, excuse me. I'm trying to clear, I think I'm trying to clear board at this point. Yep, ace goes. Was trying to get some blockers. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead, poke 5, and they are going to go ahead and take that. I've been trying to really starve them this game, but we are going to go ahead, play the Luffy Taro into the Onami, and we are going to choose something to discard, and that's the hard part. I think I kept Gamma Knife hoping that I would have it for the Zoro, but I think at this point in the game I probably should have discarded Gamma Knife. Of course, hindsight is 2020, but I think that discarding Gamma Knife might have been a better option. So swinging, I believe, the 7 at me again. Let's see what I do. My hand is looking kind of, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and gum that. I agree with that. Just gets me out of that, gets me to more cards, preferably with counter. And yep, we have 2 more cards with counter, 2 more blockers, which is really nice for us. And with his remaining Dawn, he is going to go ahead and swing another 7. And this is, I have to choose between what cards I want to give up here. I go 2k 1k with the kid. I do want to keep the Nami just in case. I need to cycle my hand because, as you guys can see, my hand is looking a little brickish. So yeah, wanted to hold on to Nami potentially. I think that's, I don't know, it's so hard to tell, for me to tell at least. I think I played this relatively well. The 6k at lead, we're gonna go ahead and take that. I'm getting another 2k, so definitely, like, I wanted to hold on to the Usohachi, and I think at this point I'm just low on cards and life, and they've got a very scary board, honestly. So they end up playing the Nami to freeze one of my Dawn, which I was like, oh, I didn't know she did that. That's unfortunate. Because I was thinking about playing the Usohachi into the Sanji and going for game, resting both of those Dopey blockers. But with the Dawn frozen, I can't. Yeah, that's all 10 of my Dawn there. So, yeah, I cannot there. So they're gonna go ahead and restand everything and pass turn. We already drew our card for turn though. Yeah, and that Dawn is up there by my boa because it is frozen. Do I not grab my Dawn from my Dawn deck? I think I... Oh, I don't think I did. Interesting. So I'm just counting my Dawn, seeing what I want to do, and I think... Yeah, I left my Dawn in my Dawn deck. That is weird. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and rest Dofi, and I think that this is potentially where I misplay. I start going for life here, and I think I really should have focused on clearing board at this moment. I think I really... So I start going for life, and I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go for game. And I guess potentially... Yeah, I didn't feel good about my odds going for a game here, so I think, yeah, I should have just focused immediately into clearing board here, and I think that would have helped. I swing the 8 at, I believe, Enel, and he does give me the counter for it, and yeah, looking at my hand, I'm gonna go ahead and go 9 into Dofi. The Dofi blockers being able to restand is so tough. I should have one extra Dawn, I think, here. I don't think it... I guess it did matter. I could have made something a more aggressive hit, but yeah. So I've got my Nami blocker. I'm feeling okay at this point. I've got a Giant. I've got a Nami blocker. I've got a decent amount of counters. Yeah, thinking that I can potentially just live and kill them next turn, and then the Usohachi comes down to rest Nami, and I'm like, okay, like this is tough. So there is a chance, depending on how they swing, I can get out of this. So they swing 5, I give them 1k. They swing 7. And I decide that I need to Gum Giant this, and I think that's right. So I draw 2. I draw 2 Luffy Taros. Yeah, and at that moment I was like, yeah, that's game. Like, I really needed anything that wasn't Luffy Taro. And it really depends. I'm hoping at this point he will pivot into my board and kind of chicken off the same way I did. But he has 2 more swings, and swings the 8, and I take, we get a counter, and swings the 9, and I can meet 9. So yeah, if what is its name? If Gum drew me 1k more counter, I think we've had the potential to smack back and win. It really depends on what he has. So that was a really frustrating loss. But yeah, I think that play where I started to go for game and then didn't, I think that's part of... I think I should have just focused on clearing board. I did see that they discarded 2 9-drop Zoros earlier. So... yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. This will be added into a locals vlog, I hope, within the next day. And yeah, I mean, I'm trying a lot of new stuff with my content, so I really appreciate you guys sticking around and checking it out and continuing to support me. I really appreciate it. But that's going to go ahead and do it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, hit that like button down below. Helps me out more than you could ever know. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.